I'm EBBA. I've worked with self-leadership and leadership for over 25 years, always in the conditions of uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity, where unforeseen events happen. Twin towers, wars, or the market just failing. I've worked in so many different contexts, from NGOs to startups to for-profit companies, working with people from all across the world. I'm not impressed by titles or roles. And that's kind of ironic because I had some really big ones. Customization director, R&D multimedia Ericsson, or solution innovation head. What mattered to me was how we created new solutions working together and really brokering those differences in thought worlds, practices, functions, borders. Traditionally, we see development as linear. It's far from it. It's chaotic, it's expansive, it's uncertainty and ambiguity, and it's where we grow the most. When we are developing as people or organizations, we are taking in all of our pasts, our present thoughts, emotions, actions, relationships, and we are looking at the future in new ways, shaping it, forming it. I was adopted from South Korea as a baby, and I came to Lund, a small university town in the south of Sweden. But I didn't go to uni there. I went to Glasgow University, a bit to get away from Lund, really. I literally nagged my way in over the phone because I hadn't applied in time. How could I? I didn't know that I was meant to study there. I got there, I had £10 to my name. That worked out. My supervisor lent me a 20, and I got to stay 2 weeks without paying in a student housing. I went from being crap at school, unfocused, to graduating with a first-class honours degree. The school actually called me up to give me the good news. I listened, we hung up, and then I called them back, asking, "Are you sure you have the right person?" They did. Any type of development in business, in us, it occurs in changing context, and it is deeply human. We're all different, and that is why we need to take ownership of our own self-leading abilities, our own growth. I started working for real in Paris, and this is when internet came to the world, and it was a lot like now, when AI is transforming our society, our businesses, our teamwork, and us in ways that we can't predict. I think you will experience what I've been experienced during my whole working life. That is, being recruited on potential. Now that everything is changing, it's not going to be your CV that lands you that great job or helps you build that wonderful company. It's going to be what you do, how you create value with others using technology in a context that makes sense, in roles that you form yourself. Today I live in Stockholm with my 2 wonderful kids. They're actually the reason why I went from a corporate career to becoming a student again. I did my PhD when they were little. Being a student, I could be with them a lot of the time. And I obviously fell in love with them, but I also fell in love with teaching. Crafting and being a part of a person's development and learning journey, that is so fantastic. And when I do, I feel I'm in my purpose. I'm so grateful to be able to contribute in a small way to a person's growth, development, success. My kids and my students, all ages and from all over the world, they are, of course, what is keeping me young, challenged, learning, so that I can also be relevant, always. If one could have a black belt in self-leadership, I think I would. That's a bit cocky, but I really do think so. I've been leading myself since I was very, very young. I've also been plagued by self-doubt from a young age. I've been listening, observing, understanding, misunderstanding, taking actions, errors, failures. Everything that I've learned, that I know today, that I am today, I hope that it will benefit you, because it's such a delight to be your teacher in these courses. And I know that you will just strengthen your courage, grow your ability to lead yourself, to plan, to react, to take in others and the context. These courses are for you to explore yourself, to develop those tangible skills that will get you where you want to go, and perform, of course. I'm so happy to be your teacher. Thank you, and see you soon.